Stu and Dave Do America present African-American Gentlemen versus Ghosts.
Are you comfortable with Mikey and Aaron?
No.
Are you racist?
Yeah. Okay. So before you ask that, it's saying the hard R.
Here, boy.
Here, boy.
Oh, come here, boy.
Here, boy.
Oh,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
I know that we are colored men and one Hispanic. Start deport.
What is What on earth was that?
It was the ghost of Mark Furman.
Yes, that's right. That's a great news tie of the week, Dave. I
Yes,
love
thank
it.
you.
Good job.
Thank you. They just put into his. I understand that his ashes will be spread on OJ's grave, spelling the N-word.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Yes. It's a wonderful way to remember him and his legacy.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we've got a lot of weird things to talk about today, including something that I've noticed that I don't understand. Maybe you can explain this to me, Dave.
Sure.
Let's do Hollywood's OnlyFans obsession.
Boy.
Right. Welcome to Stu and Dave.
Racist.
Yes, the ghost.
I made a Mark Furman joke, which some people liked him.
Mark Furman? Mm-hmm. I'm sure some people did, yeah. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a huge fan myself.
No, I wasn't either.
No.
He did plant evidence at a crime scene that didn't need evidence planted.
Did he actually? I don't remember.
I don't remember if he did or not, but if
That
he
was the
did, it was
accusation.
pretty hilarious.
No, I don't.
It's like you didn't need to do that.
Really, it was a little bit overkill in many ways.
The fact that he had a recording of him using the N-bomb like it was a Tarantino movie didn't help.
No, that did not help. Though him using the N-bomb was unrelated to the murders.
It was, but it didn't help when you
didn't
also
help.
had the Rodney King video.
Right. No, I mean, I'm not saying it. I mean, he may have been a very, very terrible person.
I don't know if he was or wasn't.
I don't know either.
I just don't know if he was the best detective or person to handle the case.
Well, and the thing is, when you're under oath and you say you've never used the word before, and then there's a recording of you using the word many, many, many times.
Right.
Generally speaking, that's frowned upon.
Yes, and I think we can agree Father Kardashian, probably not a great guy.
No. Wait, you're Robert Shapiro?
Yes.
Right.
Well, wasn't Kardashian one of the people on the... He wasn't technically, but he was a friend of OJ, so he kind of helped.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually hired, but he was still one of the people that...
Right. I can't remember now.
Helped get
Honestly, it's
OJ
been
off.
too long. It's been too long.
Helps get... I know that a lot of the Kardashians have helped get black men off, but also...
That's accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a controversial statement or a joke. It is just the truth.
No, I'm just saying what happened.
It is just something that has occurred many, many times.
Right.
And it's interesting going into this particular topic because she kind of famous initially, Kim Kardashian, for a sex tape, right?
With Ray J.
With Ray J.
Ray J and her made a sex tape, and she's done very well.
She's done very well.
I believe Ray J is dying now from... I think he has the black heart disease from partying. I could be wrong, but I think he does.
That's just something you throw out when you're not sure. I mean, what about all the people who in Ray J's family who are watching right now?
I think
they're just learning about this.
I'm almost sure. I'm going to Google it.
Please
Put
do.
it on Stu.
Put it on me. Okay. Welcome, by the way, to Stu and Dave Do America. I'm Stu Bergier along with Dave Landau, who needs to put his phone down and say ahoy.
Ahoy.
Thank you.
Ahoy. We meet again.
We certainly do.
I just want to make sure this is right because I want people to get mad because I know Ray J has a lot of fans ever since he tapped a Kardashian.
Is that the only thing he was? I mean, I know he was also a rapper, but
Correct.
was he known for his rap, really?
He
Or
was because he was able to hit it. So, I mean, he had to be known for something.
Right. Okay, so you think that because his rap prominence was able to grow his profile to a place where he could have a sex tape with Kim Kardashian. But Kim Kardashian wasn't famous at the time, though.
That's true, but she was still pretty. People can say she wasn't, but she's a good-looking gal.
Of course. The whole family's a very good-looking family.
Yeah, they are.
Very lovely.
They are, especially that Bruce Jenner lady.
You've been a big fan for a long time.
Yeah.
More of the Caitlyn style.
Caitlyn, yeah. I like that Bruce killed a lady and then just became a woman, and they were like, that's fine.
That's fine. And she's beautiful.
And now she's
By the way, you can't deny that she's beautiful or you'll never work again.
Exactly. Gorgeous woman.
Or just
a smoke show.
You can't just be like, she's just not my type. Even if you admit that she's a woman, you can't even say she's not your type.
And by smoke show, I mean the car that's smoking because she ran over a human being and completely got away with it by going, I have a vagina now.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah.
It's a minor flaw in our society.
It is funny, though, that she did kill a guy.
Yeah, no.
It was like, it's fine. She's a lady driver.
That is kind of what happened.
Right.
They were like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's a lady driver.
If it was Bruce Jenner who did this, we'd be very upset.
Yeah, well, a man was driving. Right. But if it's a lady driver, I mean, women hit stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you have this, my wife's circle of friends keeps many body shops around the area in business. There's a lot of like scraping against walls. Rims of the wheels. There, what are they called?
We don't pay with rimming. We use cash.
Thank you. I shouldn't have. It's really my fault.
Ray J is not currently dead, but he revealed in January in 2026 he experienced a life-threatening emergency and almost died from heart pain. So yes, I was correct. Mm-hmm. He's dying of a broken heart, maybe from Kim.
Oh, that's a sad story.
I'm sorry to let people know, but Ray J.
No one knows who Ray J is.
He partied hard.
This is BlazeTV. I don't know what
right. That's true.
You're not back in Detroit.
It's true. There's a lot of people going, who? What's a Kardashian?
I mean, Kardashians. At least I've heard of.
Well, they know Robert Kardashian.
Robert Kardashian. Thank you. It was
Kardashian,
Shapiro, and who's the third one?
Cochran.
Johnny
Cochran, not to be confused with Brian Cochran.
Right. No, he's a totally different guy.
Different guy. Still lives in L.A.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Johnny Cochran also
in hell.
He dead.
Yes, he dead.
He dead.
R.I.P.
Okay, so
we've gone too far already.
We've gone too far. Delete the last 8 minutes.
Good idea.
Or so. I have something I'm fascinated by here.
Mm-hmm.
A story I stumbled upon during my daily reading of People magazine.
Sure.
Which is just something that I do. When I'm checking sources on a day-to-day basis, I read People magazine over and over again. I don't know how I got this link, but I did see it.
I think People came out a month before the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, about then. And People magazine seems to be the source for these stories, like constantly is running story after story about this phenomenon. Which, let me lead it with this one. This is the first one that I saw. My name is Earl star Jaime Pressly joins OnlyFans to create what I want, how I want, exclusive. So this is an exclusive story. If you don't know who Jaime Pressly is, here's what she looks like. She's a very pretty lady. Been in Hollywood for a long time.
My name is Earl.
Yes. My name.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
The Karate Dog.
The Karate Dog.
Not kidding. Not another teen movie.
I do remember that one, which was not good.
She was airbrushed so much in Maxim magazine, I'd be surprised if she may not even have nipples.
Really?
Yep.
She was in Maxim. I mean, she was a sex symbol for a time.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful
Still
lady.
Beautiful.
She's still beautiful. But I mean, her time as the kind of focus of Hollywood sex symbolism was what year, would you say?
Early aughts? Is that what they call it?
Okay. 20 years ago or so. 25 years ago. So her joining OnlyFans is kind of like, really, that's an interesting thing. I think of OnlyFans as something maybe for maybe a younger gal's game, right? But okay.
Right.
Okay, she wants to approach. But then I read her quotes. Why did I read this story? I don't know. But I read the quotes.
Well, because the days of marrying an executive and never being heard from again are over.
Apparently so.
That's right. Now you have to, now that Hollywood is dead, you have to do this.
Apparently so. She's 48 years old, and this is how she describes her venture into OnlyFans. And I think I understand what OnlyFans is. It's a website in which basically people take off their clothes for money. That's basically what OnlyFans is, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe it or not, and I'm not some guy who's look. I've certainly watched porn. I'm just not stupid enough to pay for it. So I have no idea. From what I understand, it's supposed to be some sort of site where celebrities take off their clothes, but I don't think it is. I think apparently you can. It's not also it's not.
Listen to these quotes.
It's
from
also
Jaime
a disappointment,
Pressly. Right? Apparently so. The entertainment industry is always shifting, and I've never been someone who sits on the sidelines, she tells People. OnlyFans gives me a space to create what I want, how I want, and share it directly with the people who've supported me for years. What is this? What is happening, Dave? That is not a thing. That is not how I would describe OnlyFans. Also, I don't know how many Jaime Pressly long-term supporters there are. Like people just like, I'm just going to watch any teen movie, not just another teen movie that comes out, any sequel that she's in. I don't know if there's a huge contingency of those people.
I feel like the phone's not ringing.
No, that's what
I feel
it
like
seems
you're not jumping on OnlyFans because, well, I mean, you kind of do. I mean, Hollywood's dead. So you're probably not getting the pay, like the My Name is Earl paycheck.
Right. Well, I mean,
I don't even know if it's possible.
Was she even? And when's the last time she was in something? You were on her IMDb, I assume, here, knowing all those references.
No, I actually wasn't.
You knew all of those off the top of your head?
Well, I knew most of them.
Okay.
I did look up the Poison Ivy one because I was trying to figure out what more scandalous. She was in a movie.
She did do a scandalous movie,
and that was Poison Ivy but it was softcore.
Right, it was like a Skinamax type of situation.
And that was Poison Ivy, like a sequel to that, because the original one was Shannon Tweed.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would have gone with Shannon Tweed. I would have gone with
the queen of softcore.
What was I thought it was like Alicia Silverstone or something. What movie am I thinking?
I think she was also in one of those.
Really?
Yeah. She's great too.
She was great. She was great. She was an Aerosmith video girl, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. She was in. What was that? It was from Get a Grip.
I don't know.
And it was her. It was oddly Steven Tyler's daughter and her.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Liv Tyler and her.
Because I thought that was both really weird that she put his own daughter in that thing.
So did I, and I was younger than them.
Yeah. That was
like, this is bizarre.
It's bizarre. And then we covered the new allegations against Steven Tyler. And when I say allegations, the thing he wrote about in his own biography.
Right, by allegations, the thing he did.
Yeah, the thing he did and admitted to in print about him having sex with young girls.
I believe it's Janie Got a Gun, isn't it? If I was guessing. Because I think it's like, what did her daddy do? Yeah, which is another Janie's Last IOU.
See, Dave, this is what radio was like as I came up in the industry, which was a show where a couple guys would sit around and they would try to remember things and they didn't have the internet. So they would just sit here and just speculate on what the answer was.
Right.
But I feel like that's changed over time. We're just doing it again. We've brought it back. We're not going to look at anything on the internet. We're not going to look up any facts about anything we talk about. That's the Stu and Dave guarantee.
We have earpieces. Someone could help us.
Yeah, I know. There's like 47 producers in there. None of them are like...
Tell us the video.
The problem is they're all on OnlyFans right now.
No.
They're not even paying attention to the show. As for what fans can expect from Pressly, Dave... The actress account promises, quote, a more personal, playful, and completely unfiltered side of her. Completely unfiltered, which would indicate there's not anything being hidden, I would guess. The creative venture will include exclusive photos, videos, and behind-the-scenes moments. Because a lot of people, what they do is they go to OnlyFans, they're like, I would like to see what she's really like. Like when she's just behind the scenes, she's making an English muffin in the morning. What does that look like?
Yeah, people want to know.
They do.
People want to know. I wonder what your kitchen's like.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wonder what I wonder what kind of tapestry she hangs.
Yeah, right. Big tapestry people, those internet types. The side of me that Hollywood doesn't get to see. But I mean, they don't want to see any side of you. They haven't called in a very long time.
No,
that's mean. I have no success in my career, so
yes, you do.
No,
and so does Jamie. I like Jamie.
She's great.
I just should have lunch.
Oh, interesting.
Have lunch in your house.
This is how OnlyFans makes money because there's people like you who want to have lunch in her house.
I do.
Who will pay $25.99 a month or whatever the cost is to go and just like spy on her in her house as she does normal things.
Right.
Okay.
I just want to chase her down at a Days Inn like she's Selena in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Wait, isn't that end terribly?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't.
A little psychotic.
I guess, is that a point where you decide to join OnlyFans is when no one wants to kill you?
Maybe that's it. But let me give you another example.
Like, I haven't been hunted in a while.
Yeah. It's time. It's time to just titillate a bunch of weirdos just enough and hope they don't come to murder.
It's got to be part of it, right?
It's got to be terrible. I mean, look, this is a terrible thing for you to do.
No, I really have no interest in her at all.
No.
But, I mean, other than her acting.
How about Shannon Elizabeth? Do you know her?
I do, from American Pie.
American Pie, that's right. She joined OnlyFans
By the way,
as well.
If you ever do that, make sure you let the pie cool.
Oh, that's great. See, that's
my penis looks like Napalm Girl. Just letting little word to the wise.
Oh, what's the proper? You want to put it out like they used to do in the old cartoons on the windowsill, and then the smell will call people
will
in.
Attract various.
And eventually, you could do your thing with the pie.
Coyotes.
Here's Shannon Elizabeth and what she looks like in the 1990s at some point. No, maybe
Also, Scary Movie. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Those are off the top of my head.
Very good. She's very pretty girl, but again, not necessarily you would think the time that you'd go into.
Is that her with
softcore.
Scott? Sorry, I mean to interrupt you.
No, that's right. Scott.
The guy who sang the guy
Every Morning.
Yeah, that awful.
Every Morning. Yeah, that one.
I hate that song.
Sugar Ray.
God, I hate him.
Right. Why?
That band is that's the worst song ever written.
I love the story of that band though, because they came. What was their first hit? Anyone remember?
That's what I hate them for.
I think it's a very interesting.
Shut the door, baby.
Shut
Don't say a word. That song.
Yes, it's not Every Morning.
One where he's like talking to he's like, my mom died or whatever.
Is there anyone in the control room that can answer? What is it?
Fly.
I'm just gonna fly. Thank you. It's only people out here that are paying attention. That's because they can't do anything else.
Good.
Fly. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I just heard in my earphone. It's Fly.
Thank you. We've taken care of in here.
That story, for people who don't know, I think Dave does, but like that was the one sort of catchy pop song on an album of totally different music, and that's the only one that caught on. So they just changed their style of music and just started pumping out stuff for Shrek.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
I love that.
I take it back. I do like you now that I heard the story.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that them? Was that them in the Shrek? This is all we're doing today. This is really what's happening.
It's fine.
I'm thinking of Smash Mouth.
Oh, is it
Sorry,
Smash
I
Mouth?
apologize. Smash Mouth and Sugar. No, Sugar Ray, that story is true. It's just the Shrek reference was actually.
Is it bad that I hated Smash Mouth so much I was glad he died?
Wait, he died?
Yeah, last year.
Gosh, you tell me
I
the
shouldn't
Ray
say
J
glad,
thing.
but it didn't. Like it really was fine.
Musically, it was fine. I feel bad for the person.
Well, I feel bad for the
musically,
person. I'm just glad he could never perform again.
Right. This is just
This is too much.
It's just a mess. It's a mess.
Sorry.
Okay, for me, it was a role. It was playing a character, says Shannon
I
Elizabeth.
don't think Jesus let him in.
But in my
It's like, are you the lead singer of Smash Mouth? It's like, he's like,
you didn't have you can't tell me you didn't have a moment with All Star.
die for your sins.
My good God.
I didn't die for All Star. No.
You don't think you didn't have a moment with All Star?
Yeah, when I turned it off.
That was the beginning of my radio career. We played All Star a lot.
Really?
Good old KC 101 back in Connecticut.
Wow. Surprised you didn't off yourself on air.
That was during walking in the sun.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of that
It's
either.
terrible.
Yeah. Why are we doing this segment?
I would have rather listened
My point
to. No, go ahead.
I'm going to the next thing. This one's even more to it. This one's going to get dark. Okay, I'm warning you because
I like Shannon Elizabeth. We should talk about her.
Shannon Elizabeth is great. She's great.
She's known for being topless, and she wants to show off her more sexy side,
Yes.
as opposed to her well-known hot political takes.
Yes. Or her actuarial skills. This is another part of the Shannon Elizabeth life people don't know about. Piper Rockell. Now, I don't know who Piper Rockell is, but I'm very concerned about this entire story. Piper Rockell slams followers who criticize her OnlyFans debut. I'm not going to be a kid forever. The 18-year-old internet personality who rose to fame online as a child on YouTube, you weirdos.
No, I don't like that.
This is bad. Opened an account for the subscription-based platform widely known for its adult content. According to screenshots she posted to X later that day, Raquel made over $2.9 million in earnings from her first day on the platform. We should light the entire society on fire after reading this.
This reminds me of when I started my Jonathan Taylor Thomas countdown clock. I couldn't wait to slip off his vest. This is disgusting. This is a problem with everybody.
This is bad, guys. Boys and
Countdown
girls.
clock thing I always remember because it was the Olsen twins. And I'm like, what is wrong with all of you?
That was, and if you don't know what you're referring to, I remember doing this show. We were doing a morning show or something back in the day, but I remember doing this story, which was there was an actual internet countdown clock of the day that the Olsen twins would turn 18.
It was so gross.
Which is boys and girls psychotic.
I said you don't got it, dude.
No.
That's how I felt. I was pretty firm.
You were.
I mean, about it, not firm.
No, please. That was Jonathan Taylor Thomas that got you to the other
no,
side.
I was hard about that.
Like that. Raquel
He's older than me.
first gained notoriety on social media about a decade ago. So that would be
Oh my God,
8.
dude, that's so messed up. Okay.
I got enough of the story. I don't like it anymore.
I don't like it either.
I want you to know. I want people to know how psychotic our country
That's
is.
what's wrong with people, though. Like, there's no reason you should. If you are excited about that, you're a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take yourself out. Am I allowed to say that?
To dinner or
No, like out. Take yourself out of Earth.
if you're looking at
the
8-year-olds and thinking I can't wait for 10 more years, yes, please, Jeffrey Epstein, remember what he did and then remember what he did.
Yeah,
That's what I would say
for
about
real,
that.
do it.
Yes.
There's no glitch. There's no question that something that you could be on an island somewhere.
Okay, one more of these stories, not nearly as dark as the last one. It's weird though. Lily Allen says posting photos of her feet on OnlyFans wasn't that fun anymore after her David Harbour breakup. Now, I don't know who David Harbour is. I don't really know who Lily Allen is either, but here's what they look like. And then here's what she looks like.
Well, David Harbour is from Stranger Things.
Okay, I don't know Stranger. My kids watched Stranger Things. I did not watch it.
Yeah, he's also in DTF St. Louis.
Okay. Oh, yep. That's a show I've heard of.
Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that are into feet.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Can I give you a little color on this one, Dave?
Sure.
She says it's really not that interesting. I started over a year ago. I was quite active in the beginning, but when I broke up with David, it wasn't that fun anymore. Okay. But then she goes on to the types of services she was offering.
Okay.
Such as, they want dirty souls. White, first of all, yes, SOULS.
Dirty
That's
souls
definitely
want
part of the
dirty
story.
souls.
Yes.
I gotcha.
They want dirty souls, white socks, like schoolgirl socks or ankle socks. Some clean, some dirty. White socks and Mary Jane shoes. Stepping in food.
What?
I mean, you can't. Everyone tells me the economy is bad.
It's not.
If these people can make millions of dollars to step in food, how bad can the economy be? How do they have money to pay for this stuff?
You're like, I just want you stepping in French fries in your girl socks. If you can afford that, we're fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Perfectly fine.
I mean, everything's not fine. Everything's horrible, but economically we're fine.
In fact, if you can afford that, just leave your house and go give a homeless person some money.
Yes.
Even if they're going to buy fentanyl, who cares?
And then you get the socks in exchange.
Yeah, why?
Why?
Why would that even be your thing? If your thing is watching someone step in food with girl socks, I guess it's better than boy socks. But if it's girl socks, just talk to someone.
Yes,
Something happened to you.
Someone not the AI bot you're getting on OnlyFans, which by the way is almost never going to be the actual person. I'm
Why
sure.
would that even be a thing?
I don't know.
I don't mean to. What do they call it? Kink shaming? But I'm kink shaming you.
Kink shame. It's okay.
We
It's
need
okay.
more shame. In
Yes,
this
we do
society.
need more shame. We really do. Shame is a thing. It was around for a reason.
I want dirty pizza souls.
Right. You should be ashamed of
Pizza
yourself.
souls with pizza rolls, or else I can't finish. Like, what is this?
I don't know.
I hate this.
It's so bad.
I swear.
By the way, I want to give you this one quote. that
How
we don't have
overcrowded is hell? It's got to be nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to find a nice place these days down
There's
there.
no way. It's got to be just. It's got to be nuts to butts.
It really does. That's nicely put.
Thank you.
Let me give you one more quote. This one we did not pull, by the way, guys. Even though they're on OnlyFans and not paying attention anyway, and they control them.
Yeah.
There's a more
slapping. Sorry.
There's a more sophisticated customer that likes a stocking and a court shoe.
Oh, is
That's
that
a great quote.
sophisticated?
That's sophisticated. My point here, I think, is how do we have a society in which we have demeaned all of our values so much that, like, this is just a thing you do. Like, you're telling me, I don't know Hollywood all that well. You probably know, you've been in the industry, at least
Far too long.
far too long. But like, I feel like if you've had the level of success of most of these people that we're talking about, why would you need to go on OnlyFans in the first place? Like, OnlyFans just, to me, has this at least reputation of somebody who was down on their luck, decided to do something that maybe they'd be later ashamed of in therapy,
Right.
but for money. And then you come back and you've got lots of money and it solves some of your short-term problems and adds a giant register of long-term ones. But like now people in Hollywood have to do this. I feel like the whole thing is very twisted.
Well, that's the problem is I think the idea was it would tell these sort of middling attractive women, hey, you can make six figures very, very easily by taking a couple of quick pics.
Yeah.
Or if that worked for men, look, I'd take a picture with it and prepare later on in my life for a very easy conversation with the family.
Right.
But in reality, it doesn't really work like this. It doesn't work out for most people, I think, that sign on to it, which I think is a lot to do with that entire industry.
Yes, I believe the stat is that the overwhelming percentage of people make no money. And then you just put pictures of yourself on the internet for nothing. Which, again, it shouldn't be that calculus. We were talking about this documentary called Hot Girls Wanted, which came out several years ago. Yeah. Shockingly, we both saw it. But it was actually a terribly depressing story.
Very sad.
About these young girls who get lured into the porn industry. And I remember the very shallow thought that I had, which was, you just think that if you're going to go through all this, because they show the back side of the industry. I don't know how to even talk about this without making 25 different.
And I'm going to try to not make them.
I'm going to try not to make them or point out the ones that I hit. But like the dirty underground of the porn industry, which is not like the
dirty undercarriage.
Yes, the dirty undercarriage of the porn industry, which is not like the glamorous side that you might see on the videos. This is like the awful side where they're going through the STD tests that they're seeing plus signs on.
Yeah.
All that stuff going on. They're dealing with this. Their parents are horrified. They're like all of the background of it, which is actually legitimately fascinating. But at the end of it, I had the thought of like, if you're going to go through all this and all this is going to happen, you'd think at least at the very end, you'd end up with some money. And she came back, the main character of the story came back with legitimately a couple of $100 is all she made over months and months and months of this terrible, demeaning thing that I'm sure ruined her life. And, among other things, her parents' lives.
Even old movies that like Debbie Does Dallas was very famous. The girl that was in
name of this program.
Yes,
it's a little something to do with that.
Right. And even the woman that was in that, who became very, very famous, she couldn't go anywhere without being recognized, ended up in sequels. She ended up basically kind of, I think, faking her death and then ending up raising a family in like Iowa.
Really?
It like completely disappeared. And it's fascinating how many people, and I know a lot of porn stars. I've met them at knife point. And I mean, I've met them because of my last show. I've met them just from being in show business, and I've met them because people have dated them. I'm friends with Eva Lovia, but a lot of them have been put in some really terrible situations.
Yes,
and you go to certain shoots, and you think one thing's going to be one thing, and it ends up being brutal and very, very hard. And some people have been able to be successful in it, and you can think of them what they want, but these are human beings. Mm-hmm. And I'm friends with a lot of them, and I don't judge people
when you say
reality.
What's the number when you say a lot of them? What's the number that would qualify?
That I've actually met?
Yeah, like when you say friends.
Oh, friends with probably like 3.
Okay,
but like met
much more than me.
Met like 30.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's comedy. I feel like there'd be a lot of over.
Oh yeah. Well, my friends have had shows where they're like, my friend Sam Tripoli used to do a thing called the Naughty Show, so they'd just be like dancers on them, and then I've met ones that I've interviewed, and they used to come on the Anthony Cumia show, stuff like that. So I've just met them.
Yeah.
They'd be plugging their product, which may have been a plug. So I've just met them, and I honestly don't judge. I think women are beautiful, and I think that they're really treated like garbage in society a lot of the time. I'm not saying that this doesn't open their door to this.
No, I see what you're saying. I like this this is, of all the times that we've been talking, this is the first time I feel like you're like, you know what? I just want to be really, really nice and sweet to the entire.
No, truthfully, I do think women are degraded by men a lot. And I think women degrade men too. I think we both do it to each other.
Of course.
But, but in all seriousness, I think I think it sucks that this has to even be an option for women.
Yeah. Is it okay to say, though, Dave? Let me just go out on a limb here in 2026 and say that this is a bad choice.
Yes.
Now, some women do get like trafficked into it. That's obviously not what we're
Well,
talking
and that's what I think is very sad.
Very sad.
And I think a lot of times, though, if you're molested or hurt when you're young, you don't have a value in yourself, and then you end up doing stuff like this. So even though it's your choice, it kind of wasn't.
Right. Yes, I would agree that there's lots of terrible things, but it's like I think we should try to value ourselves a little bit more than this. And I feel like there's a lot of this stuff going on right now. A lot of people making decisions like this, like especially like when you're an accomplished actress, like you've had a big career, like and then you're going into OnlyFans. I don't understand it, and it doesn't seem like any of them understand what the site is. They're like, this is a great place for my new expression. That's no one's subscribing for your expression. I'm sorry, that's not the way this works.
No, nobody's going to this because they want to see Jamie Priestley's coffee recipes.
No, there's been zero. No one's like, what kind of latte is she going to put together?
And I think people don't actually grasp how many monsters there really are and what they're capable of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure these women do, oddly enough, yet they're still going for it.
I think,
Which shows me a complete lack of, I don't know, that I don't get it because you're putting yourself in harm's way. And I'm sure a lot of these women have been harassed to high hell.
Yes. I mean, that's got to be the central horrible part of this.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're really screwed up. And we just told you about 100 stories as to why, including a really creepy one about some internet personality that I don't want to think about ever again.
No, and if you do watch that documentary, I do recommend it if you have the stomach for it. But it should give you a different perspective of just going, they're all whores and just, I think you should look at something like that and maybe open up your eyes a little bit to an industry that I think is horrifically corrupt. I remember when I first was living in LA, I was 19. Mm-hmm. We went to a house and it ended up being a porn party. And I'll just say the stuff that I saw at 19 was a lot. But somebody passed me a joint and it was.
You were at this was a porn. You were at the porn party?
A lot of porn stars were there.
Yeah.
And we were just invited, which was weird. Mm-hmm. And somebody took a joint out of their mouth to pass to me to put something else in their mouth. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, ew, and just handed it to someone else. So I'll just say...
You've lived very different lives.
Yeah, it was a lot,
very different. There's a wide separation.
It was a lot.
Of what we've experienced. This is really fascinating for me to hear. Can I tell you why my one porn house story? I have a good one.
Porn houses are weird, though.
Porn houses is really weird. So this is a good porn story, and it has to do with Glenn Beck. So this is great. I'll tell you about it next. Glenn's walking in. Oh no! What is he about to go into? It's interesting how the conversation around weight loss has changed recently. Suddenly, everyone's taking injections and prescriptions and side effects and dealing with the blood sugar levels and appetite suppression and stuff that used to kind of sound like medical jargon. And there's no question these injections can produce really big results for a lot of people, but there's also a lot of people who are like, inject weekly shots? No, thank you. I don't want anything to do with that. That's why Lean has gotten so much attention lately. Lean is a doctor-formulated supplement from Brickhouse Nutrition. It's designed for people who are serious about losing weight, but want a more natural daily approach to it instead of the injections.
I say I'm taking it.
What's that?
I'm taking it.
You are?
I am.
Do you like it?
I do. Just don't take it at night.
Yeah. I think the bottle recommends that you don't.
Read the bottle.
Because it could sometimes give you a little burst. By the way, it's good for that too.
A little burst.
Gives you a little energy. Gives you a little energy.
Like doing crank off a knife.
Don't. It's not like at all.
Well, if you take the allowed amount, it's not.
Well, if you take an entire bottle, it probably does all sorts of strange things.
You shouldn't take 7.
What you should do is read the bottle.
Correct.
Well, yeah, I've noticed a little bit of an energy when I've taken it as well. But you read the bottle, you understand you're not supposed to take it right before bedtime. It's not chamomile tea. That's not what it is.
It actually gives you energy and helps you work out.
Yeah, it does.
It's really nice.
It's great. It's a great product. We really like it. Both Dave and I have used it, and you can go now. They got a Memorial Day sale going on, 25% off. Visit takelean.com. Enter the code THANKYOU25 for 25% off. Takelean.com. THANKYOU25 is the code. Promo code THANKYOU25 at takelean.com. Check it out. Welcome back to Stu and Dave Do America. So a few years ago,
yes,
we're going out to LA.
Yeah.
Got some, meetings and stuff, doing some shows out in LA. And as Glenn tends to do, he brings along 143,000 people on all these trips. So they're very, very expensive trips. And we would go to, Glenn, if you don't know Glenn behind the scenes, one thing that was very interesting about him, and he's really the only person I worked with for my entire career, is that he was super like ridiculously generous with everyone that he would go on these trips with, or his employees. So he would go on these trips.
I've heard.
And he would stay at like the Peninsula in Beverly Hills, which is ridiculous top of the line sort of hotel where all celebrities stay and everything else. And then he would have the entire staff also stay at the Peninsula. This is not normal, by the way. For big personalities, that's not what normally happens. Normally, like the personality will stay at the big hotel and everyone else will pile into whatever.
Yeah, you're way, way down the street.
Yeah, way, way down the street, right? And these rooms were like, sometimes $1,000. I don't know. It was years ago, and we were like a lot of money. And we would be there out there for like 2 weeks. I can't even imagine how much this stuff cost. And he would do this, and he was very, very generous and very cool to the people around him. But he also, at some point, was like, "This is a little ridiculous, right? We've got like 12 people at the Peninsula for 2 weeks." So he decided to get an Airbnb. Very nice home. Very nice home.
Oh no.
Very nice home in the Hollywood Hills, Dave.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's right.
A lot of windows.
A lot of windows. Some of them with covered so people couldn't look in.
Handprints, sure.
Yeah.
This is why he wears ascots.
So we're there, and we're meeting in this room, and I don't know, just maybe 10 or 12 people there.
Yeah.
And this one guy just goes, "God, what is it about this house? This is so weird. Like, I swear I've seen this house somewhere.
I've been here a million times.
I've seen this. No, I know I've seen this. What is it? Where have I seen it?" And we're all like, I don't know, dude. So this goes on for days. I have seen this.
I know these countertops we're eating off of.
We're all like, I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a million shows. They probably put it in some show. I don't know. We're there for like 4 days. On the 5th day, he goes, "Oh, wait, I know where I saw it." He goes, "Hold on." Starts going on his phone. Pulls it up. Look! And it's the house. And it's in like some horrible porn where like 40 different people are having sex with each other. Now remember, this is Glenn Beck who is employing this person.
I knew the end of it, but it's still
funny. That's exactly what happened, and he had
it's just
to the point that he was actually able to track down the exact video he saw it in.
You're like, oh my god! I was wondering why it smelled like this nowhere near a lake. Did you just leave?
We were all like, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to go back to bed, certainly tonight. No. It was, and it was like they were out by the pool in this movie.
Of course.
They were all over. They really utilized the campus quite nicely.
I mean, it's a space, it's a shared space.
And I was thinking to myself, like, what, as that moment is developing in your brain, and you've realized where you've seen this, what would make you not stop yourself from revealing that you had seen it?
Especially to Glenn.
To Glenn Beck, of all people in the universe.
Basically.
It's like I'd rather tell the Pope that was happening.
I was going to say, it's like saying, "Hey, Joel Olstein."
Yes. I never think of what the mental process of thinking like, "Hey, I've seen this house. Hey, I know what it is. Oh, wait, it's in a porn. Let me tell everybody that I found it."
And then once you find it, wouldn't you go, I was wrong?
Yeah, you know what? No, maybe I haven't seen this. Right.
Everybody would be going, "Why is Dave staying in a hotel on his own dime?"
Yes. We all would just leave and just like rent a camper to stay outside. Like the entire, we saw in the driveway. That would be probably the only.
All of a sudden, you're staying at the Beverly Hilton from then on. Right. You're like, that whole Airbnb thing completely
did not work out.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my Glenn Beck Pornhouse story. Luckily, I do not have another one. That I promise you, the entire run of the show, I will not have a second.
When I was doing the pilot for Normal World, it was the same thing. Every place we rented, it came with a clause of like, you can't have sex in here. So
Really?
you know that everything, that at least every house somebody did that.
Oh,
they were like, please don't do this.
Please don't. Please, we're begging you.
Yeah, we did a sketch too for Normal World that was we were making fun. Well, not making fun of, but we were doing a new woke version of what was the Matthew McConaughey show? I'm blanking on it with Woody Harrelson. True Detective. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Bryce, who works here, thought it would be more. We wanted to keep it authentic, so we went to a real hotel over in part of Dallas that was a real prostitute hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one, boy, when we walked in with the camera crew, nobody was surprised.
Oh, wow.
We were probably the 10th one that walked in that day to film.
Yeah.
And my friend, there were handprints everywhere.
Oh, my God.
I set down a towel.
Mm-hmm.
It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it was. Avoid those places, especially if you're in the Hollywood Hills, because I assure you something bad happened there. Best case scenario, someone was murdered in the house.
The best case scenario. Best case scenario was just a murder.
Yep.
It wasn't the other thing you're thinking of. Okay, we got to take a break. We're running super late. Back in a second.
Yep.
Well, a very sad week for America, as we have to mourn the loss of the Stephen Colbert show. This is the last week it will be on the air. The Late Show will be gone, and they are going to be replacing it with something called Comics Unleashed.
I've been on that show 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Good show?
I've been on it.
Okay. It was good when you were on it.
It was good when I was on.
There you go.
No, it's good. I'm happy for Byron Allen. He's given me a break, and a lot of people a break. So
Oh, very
good
cool.
for him, yeah.
Very cool. By the way, they're going to save $150 million a year by putting on the show.
I'm not surprised.
Instead of the Late Show.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's pretty good. By the way, he's doing I guess this is his last week, and he's going to be doing all these, big moments or whatever to get your attention. Here is one of them.
People may not know.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Him and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, good. Oh, so Pedro Pascal's been in everything, including Steven's mouth.
Yes. Don't get it.
I got jealous. No need.
So
Anytime.
they kissed, by the way. If you're listening on podcast, you're happy you're listening on podcast and not getting the visuals, but they kissed. Good old male-to-male lips.
Yes, it was
Very nice experience.
Why is it okay? We were talking about the Barkley thing yesterday.
We were.
So, if America's homophobic, and they do that, and then everybody's laughing like it's a crazy wild thing, isn't it more of the fault of them?
That's a good point.
I mean, because I don't think it's wild or crazy or funny.
No, it was just lame, just boring and lame, and
Yeah.
exactly what you'd expect out of a show that should end its run because it's costing the network a lot of money. By the way, none of this has anything to do with the Trump administration, in case you were wondering that.
$150 million.
150.
How do you save that much, let alone
know.
spend that much?
It's just a show at a studio. Like, it's not like they, I don't know. It's not like special effects on the show. How are they even spending $150 million on that crap heap?
This entire set.
That's $150.
I know.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. Back in a second.
Whoops.
Shockingly, the last word Dave said there was, of course, perv, as we were coming back on the air. Welcome back to the program. I just want to say it's blazetv.com/Stu and Dave. Get $20 off your subscription with the promo code Stu and Dave. We got a bunch of comments coming in. Let me give you a couple of them. This is good from a show earlier this week. There's no pimpin' in a Taurus. Is this true, Dave? It has to be a GM product, and it's cleaner than your house.
Taurus show.
Oh, yeah, the SHO. I remember
SHO,
that. That was an
right.
interesting, weird development in the world of automobiles.
I had a 95. I dug it.
Oh, yeah. That was fast. Another one, I want to know who in Stu's audience is currently getting into pimping. It's not a huge percentage.
Well, but now they know how to dress.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Don't forget, DaveLandau.com. You're going to be in San Francisco tonight.
Night.
Check that out. And, of course, PredictableShow.com. We will see you later.